to all the audience, where you want to buy a house or sell a house, you can look for Cassie.
Alright, hey everyone, Casey from Home Quarters. In today's episode of Closing Thoughts, we are happy to be able to invite our past client, Charmaine and Belle, here with us today to share their experience in, of course, we are at their new current furnished home after the completion. I think it's quite long drawn that we are here. Let me pass the mic over to them and let them introduce themselves to you guys.
Hello everyone, I'm Charmaine, currently working as procurement. Then I'm happy today with Cassie to share our experience to buy a condo in Singapore.
Hello everyone, I'm Belle here. I'm working in freight forwarder company. So today I'm here to share some of our journey of buying a condo in Singapore.
Great. I think a little bit of background about them is that they are currently Singapore permanent resident status. And previously you're from Malaysia. Right? So I think some of the audience out there will also be in this situation whereby you guys are Singapore permanent residents. The choices of houses here is quite limited, right? Because HDB probably cannot own it individually as a single. Today we're going to go through with them their journey with us on selecting the correct unit type and property type for them, and also how actually Home Quarter actually help them own this unit. Alright, first up chronologically, let's talk about when you first met up with us. Maybe share with the audience what are you guys thinking? How are you guys feeling when you first started or looking to want to buy a property for yourself?
Both of us is very new in buying a condo. So this is actually our first time. The very first thing we need to do is to find an agent. So that's why we find the Casey here to help us to select a condo.
And we don't know about the procedure, so we have to look for a professional agent to helping us to select and help us to go through all the process. Then Casey is very good and professional, knowledgeable, and telling us what we're going to do. And he bring us go to see few more options like resale unit, then to let us to choose or what. Then finally we decide to buy a sub-sale unit.
Maybe before that, maybe let the audience know what prompted you guys to start to want to look for houses, or maybe where are you guys living in before settling on this home?
Because we rent a room with other owner, and then we feel uncomfortable to live with other people, so we decide to.
We're actually working in Singapore more than 10 years already, so we actually also wanted to have our own house. So that's why we have decided to buy a house here.
So at the point whereby we are doing the consultation, we have also evaluated if let's say you guys still stay at the Singapore permanent resident status, I think HDB is really out.
Yes.
Right, unless you quickly go and find a husband or partner, right, to go and marry. But then that will also mean that what we can actually do is actually an EC, right, or a condominium, right? So actually what prompted you guys to say that, okay, then let's go and take a look at condo?
Because EC mostly is not near to MRT or LRT, so we prefer to look for a project with near to the MRT station for convenient transportation.
Okay, great. Yourself, Mel?
Same.
I think a lot of audience out there, I think are in similar situation as well. They still want to maintain the SPR status, or currently it is not easy to get a Singapore citizen even if they choose to do so. So in between, whereby they want to become independent, have their own space, have your own, probably you want to do some renovation to your own space as well. I think one of the route that they can also take similar as yourself is to then choose to go for a private property. Alright, so next let's move on towards the part whereby we are sourcing the condominium for you. Right? Maybe tell the audience firstly how the journey is like, right? Is there a lot of headache and trouble and stuff like that? And secondly, how did Home Quarters actually help you elevate maybe a little bit of that stress?
Because we go through see few unit the resale option, but we feel that we will have a big process to reno the whole unit and take a lot of money. So we decide to look for the sub-sale unit, which is haven't TOP, so that we can design ourselves.
Furthermore, the sub-sale, the amount is within our budget. So that's why we are choosing this condo, which going to be top soon. because we want to move in as soon as possible. So with the help of Casey to help us bargain the price, because that time when we purchased this unit also quite challenging. Initially, we are choosing the other level, but due to the seller suddenly withdraw, so we are unable to make it. Also, luckily, Casey asked us to try on this unit. Then we try it. Then after that, we do on the same night. I remember, yeah. So it's very fast. We are very happy because Casey is helping us to deal it at, I think is a very good price. Yes.
Interestingly, is that we are talking about unit that you guys have not seen, right? Because they have not been built. Right, but of course from the outside you guys can see lah. Maybe you can share with the audience, the consideration whereby you are buying something that you cannot see, touch, and even know where the view is, right? How did we actually help you then make the educated and informed decision on like buying whether or not this unit is actually suitable for you guys?
We have to see the layout plan. Casey also got online search, then find a layout plan for us to see. So because we don't have the physical view on the unit, so definitely we need to look at the layout plan. Some more we can see a few photo provided there. After that, we feel that it is okay, then we just go ahead.
So I remember analyzing actually quite deeply using the site plan, the layout plan as well. What is the potential view of this unit? What is the potential distance between you and the neighbors, and whether or not you guys can take it? Remember at that time. Yeah, so I think that is something, it's a consideration, especially when you are buying it for own stay. So after, when it then realized, right, is it very much the same as what you guys have expected or vastly different?
The same.
Yeah, more or less same.
Because Casey did provide us a brochure as well and recommend all the facility here and telling us the view from our balcony will be facing all the facility. So we decide and go through a process very smooth. Casey did recommend a bank agent for us to apply the housing loan and then the lawyer. So thank you Home Quarter to helping us.
Thank you so much for your kind words. Alright, so lastly, the last portion will then be, right, after sales. Right, after sale, we got to do a lot of transaction coordination, like meaning that all the paperwork that follow after the sale, which is what Charmaine have just told us, right, which is to getting a bank loan, through getting a lawyer, then subsequently, because these have not TOP, how to coordinate with the seller to actually get you guys to come in a bit earlier than normal, right? Maybe describe to us that process and how do you guys feel around that process, that duration? If you don't feel anything, that means we have done a good job lah.
I could say that the process is very looking forward, because two of us is very looking forward to see our new home. But because of the delay of the COVID, so the COVID situation delay the process. But however, when we come over to those documentation process, when we have any problem, whenever we need the Casey, we just give him a message or a call. He will return back to us quite fast. So no worry. I feel that this is a quite smooth process.
So we recommend the Home Quarter to all the audience. Whatever you want to buy a house or sell a house, you can look for Casey.
Yeah, the very important thing is to find a very knowledgeable person, and I believe Casey is the one you can trust. Yes, because I feel that Casey is a very responsible, knowledgeable person. So no worry, you can leave it to Casey, then he will settle for you. Yeah.
Thank you. That's touching on probably the next question that I'm looking at. If let's say you guys were to recommend Home Quarters, right, our service to your friends, right, what will you tell them on how we have actually helped you through this entire process?
Yeah, sure. We will recommend Home Quarter to all the audience because we have to find a trustful, responsible person. Yeah. So whenever you need anything, you need help or advice, they can advise you immediately. So I think this is the most important.
Even you don't know anything about the process or you don't know how to buy a house, you just approach Casey. She will tell you everything that you need to do. just trust him. Yes, because two of us also quite new. We don't know anything about this buying a house in Singapore. So no worry if you wish to have a home. So but you don't know how's the process, then you can approach the Casey. He will arrange meet out with you, then understand what you need, what you want. Then he will help you. Yeah.
I think importantly as well, financially, right, we have to actually settle the loan portion very quickly. I think so very, very thankful that you guys open up this space, this new space, right, for us, and definitely for you guys to give us a video testimony. We are very thankful for that. I think a lot of audience that is in your similar situation will definitely appreciate that you are able to share your entire journey with us and how actually we can help you with that. All right, with this, we're gonna end off. Thank you so much, audience out there. So this is the end of our closing thoughts. My name is Casey from Home Quarters. So lastly, remember, call Home Quarters and start packing.
Home quarter is the best.